Hey girls, what are we doing?
We're at the Bear River and Daddy's setting up his tent. Also, we'll have a surprise at the end for you.
A surprise at the end?
It's a one-man tent.
What is it? How many people does it fit?
One.
It's a one-man tent? What about a one-girl tent?
It's a one-man or girl tent. Okay, so let's get on with the video. Daddy's gonna get a one-man tent. Here is what we need over here.
All right, go play some soccer, girls. So here's the deal. I'm going to Isle Royal end of this summer. I got this REI Passage one-man tent, 3-season. I have the footprint, and I'm going to try to set it up real quick. I'm not going to film the whole thing just in lieu of time, but it's a 3-season, one-man. It's got one vestibule, one door, relatively lightweight. I think the whole thing weighs in with, you know, steaks, like 4 pounds essentially. So we're down at, where are we at?
The Bear River. Want to see the Bear River for a second?
It's over there.
Want to get a closer look?
Sure, we'll get a closer look in a minute.
Let's show you.
All right, I guess we're going to show you.
I'm going to show you a place where... So, we're right next to the Bear River, okay?
What are you saying, Tula?
We're right next to this Bear River. I'm just going to touch it with this stick on.
All right, back to tent setting up. Hey girls, we'll see you in a minute. Let's play some soccer.
Okay, see you in a minute, Bear River. Okay, back to the normal setting.
See you in a minute.
Okay, we're back to the video. This is what Daddy has. Some steaks, a rope, poles, and the one-man tent. It's probably in there. So let's get started with the video. Daddy, your turn.
All right, thanks. So, all right, the tent comes in this bag. It's got some compression straps on it. It's, you know, it's like probably actually overly sized for what the tent is, but that's cool. I guess you can stuff, you know, the footprint in there too. It's got compression straps on it. It's a freestanding tent, so it's an X-frame, 2 poles, 1 from each corner. It also has a cross brace, which I'll show you in a minute. Here's the one other thing about this tent that's kind of wacky.
That's some rope.
It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes with 5 stakes, and the tent's freestanding, but you need 4 stakes for each part of the tent, so it doesn't blow away because it's relatively high profile. It's like 36 inches tall, and then you really should have a stake, and then you really should have 2 more stakes, 1 for each end of the rain fly to stake it out so it's nice and tight. So realistically, if you're buying this tent, you need to buy 3 extra stakes like I did. 3 extra stakes. They cost you like $1.50 each from REI. So comes with 5, you need to buy 3 more, or you're not living righteously enough. Comes with 2, I guess this is 2, like guy lines. They have toggles on them, tensioners, so that's pretty cool. I got the footprint. The footprint does not come with it. Footprint is an extra, like $19, $19.50. I got the tent. The tent is $1.39, but I had a discount, so I got the tent for like $1.15, and then the footprint was $19, and then I'm an REI member, so I got back 10% off the whole purchase. Well, and the stakes, which were 3 times $1.50. So, anyways, cut. We're gonna set it up.
We set up the footprint. You need to put these stakes not on the gormet.
Hold on, Tula. We can't hear you until we're close enough to you.
Okay, so we set up the footprint, and we don't put them in the gormet.
The grommet.
The grommet. We put them through the hole. Anyway, this is to protect the bottom of your tent from any sticks or leaves or any other uncomfortable stuff.
What's this thing called?
A footprint.
A footprint. So what do? You don't put it through the grommet.
You put it through the loop.
You put it through the loop at the end, because what goes through the grommet?
is the pole.
The tent poles, if you can see the grommet with the reflection from the sun. There's a grommet. Man, horrible. There you go. Okay. Here's another thing to know. Hold on, Quinn. Now notice, what color are the straps on this end?
Orange.
Okay.
Black.
They're black. Did you put it through the grommet or the loop?
Loop.
Okay, great. So, is it color coded?
Yes.
So, here's the deal. The black end, if you can see it, is wider than the orange end. So, the black end is where your head goes. The orange end is where your feet go. So that's important when you put the tent together because it's all color coded to be dummy proof. All right, next we're gonna kick the soccer ball and I'm gonna get the tent out. Cut.
It's your turn.
Welcome back to the video. The next thing you do is take your tent and
lay it down, but the black straps right here have to match up.
the black straps right where?
Right here on the tent have to match up with the black straps on the foot. The orange straps on
Oh, I can't hear you for a minute. Hold on.
And then the orange straps on the tent have to
Match up.
align with
sure.
the orange straps on the footprint.
Okay. Cool.
And Quinn
Then
set
it's
up the
Quinn has set up the poles, and so Quinn, what's up with the poles?
You unbend the poles and you put the black ends in the black loops, and you put the silver ends in the orange loops.
What Quinn was saying is there's two poles because this is an X frame, and one end of the poles is silver, the other end is black, and the intention is you take the black end of the poles and that aligns with the black end of the straps and the black end of the footprint. So let's try that next. Hopefully the tent doesn't blow away. And there is what?
This is the extra.
There's
It's for the last.
there's a third pole that is a cross braid in it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Welcome back to our video. So, you put the
You have to talk loudly, honey.
You put the silver side onto the orange straps.
And then what do you do with these?
You clip them on.
There's clips that go all the way up.
The double clip.
There's a double clipper in the middle for where the poles do what?
Connect.
Cross.
And then more clips, more clips.
And then Quinn, what do you know about this end where there's black poles and what else?
The black, this clip blends in with the black.
What I was looking for is there's a black pole that goes down into a black what?
Strap.
Black strap. So one end black goes with black and the other end
Orange goes with silver.
Yes, all right, very good.
Look, you put the black end with the black straps.
Okay, now here's what the tent looks like.
Yeah.
Set up by itself, it's like super narrow. Girls, stand in front of that tent so we can see. These are two very fat girls. And now stand right here, girls. They're in front, right here.
I to the front.
No, right here. This, right on the end. On the end. The end to the end. Right here. By your sister. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, the thing is, it's a one-man tent, so it's not very narrow. Or it's not very wide, excuse me. It's very much meshed out.
We'll show
So
you
the
by
whole
going
top is
inside.
meshed. Wait, Tula, we'll do that in a minute. The top is all mesh. That's very nice. It's
And
meshed down on this side. So you can see the thing is angularly cut, so it's wider at the head than it is at the feet.
And guess what?
And you have to stake it out, and all that looseness will go away. On this side, there is all mesh, but that is not the door side. The door side is the right side of the tent. And so Quinn's going to show us how to unzip it, but we're not going to get in it yet.
And here's the surprise.
There's a
We're
zipper
gonna
that goes
go-
all along the bottom.
We're gonna go in it soon.
We're going to go in it soon, sure.
Okay, that's a surprise. saved it for the end.
Hold the door back. Watch out for the tent stake behind you, honey, and the other honey.
Okay, look.
Okay, so there's a big D door.
Can
Next,
I go in?
we will put it on the footprint and we'll be right back.
Okay, we got the tent set up. Next, we have to put this third cross pulley.
Head side between a grommet here and a grommet here. So let's see if Quinn and Daddy can do it together. Then Tula Dunes, help it get in that side. That's like to, I guess, kind of hold the end open. And so,
The last thing we're gonna do is a real surprise.
nope, we're gonna throw the rain fly on real quick too.
And
Ground the footprints down there, tent set up. Now we're gonna do the whoop whoop rain fly.
the rain fly is this thing.
That's the rain fly. We'll be right back. All right, so putting the rain fly on is black to black and orange to orange.
But
They have loops on the end and they have grommets. And in lieu of time, once again, I'm trying to be quick because we have to go cook dinner. I just looped the loop onto the actual stake. You could grommet it all together. I don't know what's the best idea. There's Fast X buckles. Quit kicking my tent with your soccer ball.
She was using hands.
No using hands in soccer anyways. Oh my god. Then what you have to do, it's going to be super loosey-goosey. This is why you need the extra tent stakes. You need to stake it out, which that's what's one of the guidelines is for, which I'm not going to tie on right now. And then, so you need an extra stake right there.
Daddy,
You need a stake right here. This is the door, and we'll stake that out in a minute. Do not undo that yet.
Thing. See, it goes
There's
up
a
and
zipper.
down.
Do not undo it yet. Go get a stake, I guess, if you're going to be so amped up about it.
Daddy. Excuse me. We accidentally got those mixed up, and
Okay, we're moving on. This end has got the same thing. Orange goes to orange, and like I said, I'm just trying to set this up real quick. So we just looped it onto the stake, but Fast X buckles tighten it all down. There's a grommet, so you can grommet it all together. Once again, foot end of the tent, you would want to guy this out, which I will tie the guy lines on later on tonight. Other corner, foot end, Fast X buckles, tightens it up. Lee side of the tent, arguments, just arguing about everything. All the time, sisters. This is the side without the door. So there's, like a vestibule, but really you don't, you're not supposed to go in there. You're not supposed to go in there.
Yeah, but I just took a peek. Do you
Okay.
want to take a peek under there just for a little peek?
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
Take a little.
There's a little peek. What's up under there? Anyways, Fast X buckle. And so, hey Quinn, give me a stake.
Could I push it
Stake
in?
that thing down real quick. Stake
Put
it down.
in the ant hole. Put it here, the ant hole.
Oh, it's take that bitch down. Okay. So, anyways,
The other one too.
Tula gets to do the other one. Here, I have one already, honey. Don't lose my poles, man. Here, goes in the loop. Like this. The loop, buddy. Yeah, like this. Oh, you zip the door down. Anyways, okay, now, real quick, here's a tent, Tula Dunes, get out of the way for a minute.
Okay.
And can you pick up that last pole that's over there on the ground that you're gonna lose? It's right by the door of the tent. Right there, please. Thanks, throw it on the tent bag.
Okay, so
And girls, go kick the soccer ball for a minute while I show the tent.
go.
OMG. So here's a dilly. There's the door. We'll open that up in a minute. you could, you know, I'm not going to tighten this all down right now because I have these two and I need to go home and make dinner. This side you would guy down with the two enclosed guy lines. You guy that MFer down so it's nice and tight. At the top there is a vent so your condensation's not going to kill you. You can flip this thing up and it will be an open vent. I'm not going to make that permanent right this second. This side, you know, you tighten it more up. This side's pretty good, but you could tighten it up. These sides you would tighten up. Once again, you would guy out the foot of the tent to make it tighter. And this thing would be relatively bomb-proof. There's tie-offs for the poles. Actually, on the inside, there's Velcro that goes around the poles that hold the fly to the poles, so that makes it a little bit tighter. But this was just kind of a cursory look. And now, Tula Dune, if you can show the people how to tie your shoes, you can go in the tent.
Okay.
You already tied one. Let's see if she can tie your shoe, and then you can go in the tent.
Make an X. Then you flip this one under, pull it tight. Then you make two bunny ears. Then
Bunny ears?
you cross them, and then flip this one through the bunny hole and pull it tight.
Hey Quinn, do you know how to tie your shoes yet?
No.
Quinn, look right here. Can you tie your shoes yet?
No.
Do you still go Velcro?
Yes.
Do you want to go in the tent?
Yeah.
All right. So big D zipper. It's got a nice rain flap on it.
No.
Hey, be careful, please.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to go in the
Be nice. Don't wreck my brand new tent,
Our heads
please.
go up here.
It's got a bathtub floor, so you can see, you know, like the waterproof part comes up. Seam sealed zippers.
Look at this.
This is what's cool. It's got a,
compartment.
you can't really see this, gear loft. I'm trying to do this with my, outside the tent. Put your hand up in there. There's a gear loft. So you can stick your like knife, your flashlight up in there. Lay down, girls, so they can see what's up.
Okay, so
You lay down. Show us how to go to sleep. And be quiet and calm for a minute. There's a pocket right up in here. There's an awesome warning sign. Keep that with you at all times. There's, you know, if you want the door flipped open, there's the toggle.
yes, you
Couldn't probably
do
see that. Toggle. And the loop through here to tie this down. Oh, I thought it was Velcro. I guess it's not. I guess it's all toggles. But anyways, you can zip back
Daddy,
the whole door and toggle it back and keep it open. I'm getting long-winded and dude, what are you doing?
I'm trying to zip it back up.
Right, but you're kind of messing it up. So
Because we want it both. Zip
Okay.
that one too.
yeah, I'll zip you in there, all right. REI Passage 1, good deal, lightweight, lightish weight,
Hello.
good for two bad little girls. Now I'm gonna go home, and they're gonna stay here. They're gonna stay here all night by the Bear River. Okay, see you later, girls.
Hey, you have to zip it.
All right.
No.
Actually, at the bottom it's cool. It's got like a Velcro, so you know, big rain flap, dual zippers. Once again, on the other side, tie downs. The vent is badass. This thing's sweet, man. I'm stoked to use it at Isle Royal REI. All right, we got to go. It was taking too long. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching, but a little bit long-winded. Peace out.